Right, when we on meet. Good morning, welcome back to the Woodbridge Oval. I'm delighted to have your company today. Myself and Egan are in the comms box. We're going to be covering our first match, and this is the big match. Two undefeated teams from yesterday, two very good teams as well. We've got Badalona and we've got Gracia. So Badalona, obviously just outside of Barcelona, and Gracia, which are central Barcelona as well. Very interesting matchup, two very attacking sides. Had both two good games yesterday, both of them. They eked out the wins. And it looks like whoever wins this will win the tournament, because that'll be 3 and 3. So only Alfas will be able to catch them after this. So I think this is the matchup that we've been waiting for. We've got Badalona in the field, and we've got Gracia into bat. Malik Mati into bowl for Badalona. It's very damp, the pitches this morning. This is a 9 o'clock start, very early. Usually it's a little bit later, but the pitch is very damp. Lots of dew on the pitch, so let's see if that changes things a little bit. Just the one run off the first ball there. Kuldeep Lal, who had a very good game day yesterday, gets the single. Malik Mati coming into bowl for Barcelona. It's going to be a wide ball, that one is, I believe. No, it's wide ball called by umpire Partridge. If you're watching yesterday, you will know that anything down the leg side is going to be called a wide. 60 legal deliveries per each team in this T10 competition. Malik Mati coming into bowl for Badalona. It's 4 runs. Not the cleanest of hits there, but thick outside edge. Past the man to the boundary. It's the first boundary of the day. Kuldeep Lal, very fine cricketer. Played club cricket in Essex a couple of years ago, he was telling me this morning. Malik Mati coming into bowl, right arm over. And it's gone again. It's gone again. Through the covers, Kuldeep Lal. 4 runs. Looks like Kuldeep's had an early night and he's in the mood. Gracia will be looking to get away to a good start here. Kuldeep's already gone on to 9. Remember, the first 3 overs the fielding restrictions are in place, only 3 allowed outside the ring. Malik Mati needs to think about this now and maybe just reset. He's only 4 balls in and he's already gone for 11. Coming into bowl, right arm over. Kuldeep just guides the ball down to third man for a single. We'll bring Amol on strike. Good ball by Malik Mati there. Just tied up the batsman a little bit. Couldn't do anything, but just fended it back to the bowler for a dot ball. I think Gracia will be pleased with this opening over though. Still 1 ball to go, but 12 runs so far. Mainly from the dangerous Kuldeep Lal. Again, a little through the covers for a single. That's the end of the first over. 13 runs off the first over there. Gracia, team from central Barcelona, mainly made up of Indian natives, and Badalona from just outside Barcelona, mainly made up of Pakistani natives. So bound to be a little bit of an edge to the game today, but all played in very good spirits. On the sidelines, the trophy, this national championship trophy, is glistening there in the sunshine. It's exactly what they're playing for, and whoever wins this game has a very, very good chance of taking that trophy with them. Adil coming into bowl for Badalona. Just the single off that ball there. Went just on the onside, guided to the fielder there just at mid-wicket for the single. Adil, medium pace, right arm over, coming into bowl. Kuldeep tries to hook it over mid-wicket, but it doesn't get the timing right, and that's a dot ball. That's 2 dot balls now. Pressure then, 2 dot balls. Pressure then goes back on the batting side in this T10 because you need to be scoring off more or less every ball. Let's see if Kuldeep can respond to those 2 dot balls. He responds nicely there. Hooks it over mid-wicket. It runs through the dewy grass onto over the boundary for a 4. Good response from Kuldeep Lal. 2 dot balls put the pressure on a little bit, but he's a fine cricketer, this lad is. Just telling me in the build up there, he's actually a barber. He runs a barber shop in Barcelona, so if you're in Barcelona and need a trim, look out for Kuldeep. He said he's not going to give me any discount because I'm from Ibiza and I can afford to pay his prices. There you go. Good morning and have a great day, Kuldeep. Adil Abbas comes in. Let's see what he's got to respond to that last 4. That's very poor fielding by the Badalona third man there. Should have been straightforward to him, but unfortunately he misjudged it. Went through him straight to the boundary. Another boundary for Kuldeep Lal. Takes Kuldeep to 18 now, and Badalona going along nicely, 22, and we're only in the 2nd over. Gracia rather, 22 in the 2nd over. An inside edge. Fielded by Billowell down there at very fine leg, I'd say, there at the boundary. And Gracia run through for 2 runs. Just having my mint tea. Great bar area here at Sporting Alfas, fantastic hospitality. Adila Bass comes into bowl. It's a great ball there by Adil. Kuldeep manages to fend it away for a single down to say probably gully there, or backward point. End of the second over. 25 for no wicket without loss. Kuldeep's got 21 and Amol has got just the 2. Kuldeep going very well, 21 runs off 9 balls, already scored 4 fours in his innings. It's a great strike rate there, which is exactly what you need in this T10 format. Malik Sami into bowl, and that's gone. That's gone by Kuldeep again. Took it off the pads, hooked it away. That's the first maximum of the day. 6 runs for Kuldeep and 6 more for Gracia. His first ball has been dispatched for a maximum, so pressure back on him now. Let's see how he responds. Kuldeep facing. Kuldeep looks in the mood today. That's going to be given a wide by umpire Partridge. Malik Sami's just trying to do that wide bouncer, but just misjudged it, and it went through for a wide. You really need to be bowling on the offside all the time in this format. Sometimes you misjudge it and it goes through for a wide. Here we come again, Malik Sami coming into bowl. All call it, dispatches again. That's 6 more runs for the opening batsman from Gracia. He's in the mood, isn't he, today, Kuldeep? I think he's definitely had his Weetabix today. The Badalona players look a little bit flat. I'm not sure if it's too early for these boys, but they look a little bit flat in the field. Kuldeep really putting them to the sword in the... We're only in the 3rd over and it's already 38 without loss for Gracia. Let's see what Malik Sami's got. It goes again. Kuldeep there, over, long off for another boundary. 4 runs more for Gracia. His teammates are shouting on from the stand. They like this. They like this start. The Gracia boys do, and who can blame them? Kuldeep goes on to 37 from just 12 deliveries. That takes his strike rate over 300. This is really a fantastic opening partnership for Gracia. And again he's going to catch that, it's gone. This is how this game can turn very quickly. Good ball by Sami into the block hole. Kuldeep trying to play the shot through the covers but didn't really time it, went straight to the fielder. Caught, and Kuldeep has to leave. Trudges off, looks a little bit despondent, but he's done his job. Fine opening innings from Kuldeep Lal. Got a new batsman in. Mukhtar Singh strides to the crease. Mukhtar had a quietish day yesterday, so I think he bowled very well, but I think he'll be looking to score some runs today. Great start by Gracia, 42 for 1. We're in the third over. 2 balls to come from this Malik Sami over. Interesting over so far for Sami. Mukhtar gets a bottom edge, doesn't run to the boundary, but they'll run through for 2. Fielded by Bilawal down there on the boundary. As I said, a very interesting over for Sami so far. A couple of boundaries, a wide, a wicket, a couple of outside edges. It's all happening this morning. So a really good ball from Malik Sami to finish off his over. Attempted Yorker, went past the bat, pouched by the keeper for no run. This telecast is brought to you by Cricket Espana, of course. Adil Abbas coming in for his second and final over. Looks like Gracia have just lost a little bit of momentum here. Kuldeep holding out to the covers has just changed the dynamic a little bit. Badalona all of a sudden look a little bit more keen than they were 5 minutes ago. Adil Abbas coming into bowl, right arm over. That's going to be 5 wides, that one is. Apologies, it's signalled by umpire Vince as 4 buys. Looked a wideish delivery, but obviously not from the umpire's signal. Keeper will be disappointed with that, not being able to stop that. Obviously at this stage of the game all runs are very important, stopping as well. Stopping and scoring. Adil Abbas comes into bowl. Comes off the pad. That will be signalled by umpire Vince as a leg bye. 1 run. Woodbridge Oval here in the small town of Albia on the Costa Blanca. A beautiful setting for this national championships. Adila Bass coming into bowl. That's going to be umpire Partridge signals that was a legal delivery. Looked like it might have been a little bit high, but no, just dipped at the last minute, so legal delivery. And it's a dot ball. Pressure back onto the Gracia team now. Haven't got a boundary so far this over.
No run!
Bit of a risky run there from Gracia. Not much communication. It was a bit of a stop-start run. If it would have hit Amel would have been out of his crease by a very large margin there. Okay. Adila Bass coming into bowl, right arm over. Amel hits it into the ground, it bounces up back over him into the keeper for no run. So that's the end of the 4th over. We've got 50 for 1 wicket, so the half century is now up for Gracia. We've got Amol Laxman Rathod on 2 from 7 balls. He'll be disappointed with that strike rate, and Mukhtar Singh, who scored 3 from 4. So the pace has just slowed a little bit for Gracia here after an electrifying start courtesy of Kuldeep Lal. Bats are being exchanged out in the middle. Got a change of bowler. Malik Mati's coming back on. Good shot through the covers there for a 4. A much needed boundary. Mukhtar gets his first boundary of the day. Probably won't be his last, to be honest, because he's a very good batsman. Badalona need another breakthrough here, although the momentum has just stopped a little bit. Malik Mati coming into bowl, right arm over. Comes to long on. Long on arrows it into the wicket keeper, who fumbles it a little bit. Very excitable throw there from the fielder right in front of us here at long on. Not happy with himself, you can see head down. Every run counts in this format of the game. Malik Mati coming into bowl. It's a good ball. It's a good ball by Malik Mati. Another fumble by the Badalona wicketkeeper, and there was a scampering through for a single there from Gracia. Badalona just need to tighten up here their fielding. They're just lapsed a little bit in the last over. And you can see by the way Gracia are taking these quick singles that they interested in the runs. It's going to be a wide ball. Umpire Partridge duly signals. If you see the overthrow there, it just creates a little bit of doubt in the mind of the bowler there. You can see from that bowl there, it just changed his little run up and stance, so he needs to recover here, Malik Mati. It's going to be, thought it was going straight to the fielder there, backward point, but it goes over his head and goes to the boundary for 4 runs. Anil getting coming to the party now. Poor strike rate so far by Amal, so he'll be looking to rectify that, and that boundary is going to help. Ooh. Wraps the pads there. Thought it was going through for another wide, but wraps the pads, and Gracia run through for a single. Just 1 ball to come in this over from Malik Mati. There's that wide bouncer again. It was very effective yesterday, especially against a beater who didn't know how to handle that wide bouncer. Probably one of the best deliveries you can bowl on this surface and in these conditions, making the batsman work for every run. But now we're halfway through the innings. After 5 overs, we've got 63 for the loss of just the 1 wicket. Kuldeep Lal is in the hutch after his blistering start. Momentum's just swung a little bit back to Badalona, but I think Gracia will be happy with 63 on the scoreboard after 5 overs.
Easy one, easy one, easy one.
There's cover drive there for Gracia. Mukhtar Singh, 2 runs more added to the scoreboard. I think that's going to be stopped on the boundary here. Throw arrowed in. Throw a bit wayward. That's gone. Hoiked away. Or as Graham Cooper would say from Beather, hooked away. That's 6 runs there. And I'll be very happy with that. The maximum always changes the dynamic. It was a bit of a gift, pitched in short, right in the slot for Amal. Hooked it away, went over the boundary for a maximum. Takes the score to 73 for 1. That's going to be a no ball and a free hit. Duly signalled by Vince, the umpire. So if Amal was to be caught or bowled off this delivery, then he would be not out, because it's a free hit, which basically means that he can hit it anywhere, but he can be run out, and he can be run out, and I think he can be stumped. Can he be stumped? He can be stumped, can't he, off a free hit? Yeah. He can't be stumped. Okay, we're just a little bit of a difference of opinion here. Excuse my questioning mind there. So a really good delivery there from Adil Abbas. Got it into the block hole. Nothing that Amal could do about that. Just squeezes it away for a single. Did well to actually get bat on ball there. Bass comes in, right arm over. Really good shot though by Mukhtar Singh. The wet grass here just means that the outfield is getting the grip. So normally these balls in the afternoon will fly to the boundary, but the dew is just meaning they're just coming up short. So that could make a difference towards the end of the day. However, 77 runs scored so far says that Gracia have had a good start. It could be caught. No, it can't be caught because it flies over the bowler's head at long off for a maximum. Great shot from Mukhtar Singh. Caught that, picked that ball up very quickly. Sailed over the head of the fielder for a maximum. Takes the score onto 83 for 1. So that's the end of the 5th over there. Excuse me, end of the 6th over. 83 for 1. Mukhtar and Amol Laxman are on the pair at the middle of the ground at the crease. So we've got a change of bowling. We've got Baba Khan coming on for Badalona. And that's gone. First ball from Baba Khan has been dispatched for a maximum. Excuse me, at 4. Partridge, umpire Partridge signalling there to the scorers that it's 4 runs. Welcome to the party, Baba Khan. 1 ball bowled, that's 6 runs. Let's see how he can reply to that. That's 6 more runs there from Amol. That's a 4 and a 6 so far off the over. Baba Khan hands on hips. Doesn't quite understand what's going on. However, the pressure is really on Badalona now to reply to this. Amol Laxman is in the mood. Baba Khan tosses it down, gives it some air. Amol Laxman hits it through for a single. Gracia on to 94. Little over 6 overs, 6.5 overs. Baba Khan. Poor fielding there from Badalona. It went straight to the fielder for some unknown reason it went straight through him. It looked like he jumped over the ball actually there. Baba Khan not happy at all, shouting his displeasure to the fielder. Bit of cricket there. Mukhtar Singh just cut it directly to this is going to be caught just in front of us here long on. So Amol has to depart. 25 scored. 26 scored, I apologise. A nice little innings. It started very slowly, but had to get on with things there. Gracia lose their second wicket for 99 runs. But a nice innings eventually from Amol Laxman. Brings number 77 to the crease. Hiralal. He's a big chap, Hiralal is. Big strong man. Be looking to add to this score. Ended the over there for Babakan. Went for 16. Good connection from Mukhtar Singh, but just goes to the fielder at long off and for a single. Hiralal. I said he was a big strong boy. First ball, takes it off his toes, straight over the boundary for a maximum 6 runs to Gracia. Takes them to 105 now. 106 rather. Hiralal just hits it again, exactly the same position, but this time rolls to the fingers of the fielder for Badalona for a single. Gracia looking for the second there, but didn't want to risk it with the arm there. Brings Hiralal back on strike. And he duly responds with a 4. Went between square leg and deep mid wicket. 4 more runs to Hiralal. Pressure back on Badalona now. This one's going to go. 6 more runs from Hiralal. Maximum, really good shot from Hiralal. He's painted a lovely little innings here. Seeing it very well. Already a couple of maximums in his short innings. As you can see from your TV screens, beautiful day here on the east coast of Spain. Babakan coming into bowl. It's going to be a wide ball, duly signalled by umpire Partridge. Mukhtar Singh is on strike. That's dispatched into the car park for another 6 from Mukhtar Singh. Takes the score onto 125. Babakan getting some punishment here for Badalona. Hiralal and Mukhtar Singh are raining 6s down on the crowd. It's gone up in the air. This tough chance, this one, tough chance, but pouched by Sanawal in the deep. Mukhtar Singh has to go. Good catch. Wasn't an easy catch, but fielder made it look easy. Sanawal for Badalona took a very good catch in the deep. And Gracia lose their third wicket. Very good innings by Mukhtar in the end. Started quite slowly but got into the groove quite well and scored some very good boundaries. Brings a new batsman into the middle. Dilip for Gracia. Don't think I saw him bat yesterday, Dilip, but let's see. Takes his guard. Ten balls left of this innings. 125 scored so far by Gracia. Big 10 balls coming up. Can they go? Can they take it away from Badalona in these next 9 balls now? That's just a single. It's a square leg. It's very deep on the boundary. Babar Khan coming into bowl right arm over. Comes off the pad of Hiralal. Dot ball at this stage of the innings is very, very good for Badalona. 126 for Gracia. I think they'll be looking to push this up to the 140 mark if they can. Hiralal hoiks it to square leg, but it would just go for a single. Stopped on the boundary. Good throw in from the fielder. Going to bring Dilip back on strike. I would think that Gracia would like Hiralal on strike in this last over if possible. We switch hit it, but it goes straight to the fielder. He'll be annoyed at that. A good switch hit, but he went straight to the fielder at deep point. It's the end of the over. 9 overs gone. 128 for 3 for Gracia from Barcelona. Playing Badalona here. They're I would presume they're local rivals in the Barcelona League because they're both clubs from Catalonia. It's just 6 balls to go of their innings. Got Dilip and Hiralal. Dilip's going to face the ball, first ball rather. Nicely set up now for Gracia. This is, they'll be looking to push on. If they can get close to the 140 mark, that will be the highest score that we've had so far in this National Championship weekend. Jahangir is coming into bowl for Badalona, number 32. Organises his field. 5 fielders are allowed outside the circle now in these latter stages of the innings. Jahangir comes into bowl. Little dill scoop there by Dilip, gets him off strike, exactly what he wanted, just a single, but it gets the big hitting Hiralal onto strike. 5 balls to go of this innings. 129 for 3 is Gracia. Jahangir comes into bowl. Hiralal doesn't get hold of that, and interestingly enough, Hiralal sends Dilip back, doesn't take a run. That tells you exactly what he wants to do with the next ball then. 4 balls to go. I think Gracia will be disappointed if they don't get up to 140, but there's only 4 balls to go now, so Hiralal will be looking for a maximum. Jahangir comes into bowl. This might be caught. Oh, it's not. It's put down. Put down. That'd be very disappointing there for Badalona. I know it's the last over, but Hiralal could go on now to punish that mistake. Still 3 balls to go, and as we've seen in the previous overs, it's a good ball by Jahangir. There goes through. Swing and a miss from Hiralal. 2 balls to go. 131 for 3. Again a swing and a miss. Hiralal just needs to focus here a little bit. I think he's trying to hit the ball too hard. We're going to start the reply here from Badalona. Gracia finished there with 138 after the 5 penalty runs were applied. Gracia start with a wide. Gracia looking to defend this total. Babakan and Malik Mati opening the batting for Badalona. And the very versatile Kuldeep Lal is opening the bowling for Gracia. Kuldeep wearing the number 13, coming into bowl to Babakan. This is a very interesting matchup. There'll be another wide ball there for Kuldeep. Just not getting his line very well here. He'll be disappointed with 2 wides in the first 3 balls. Kuldeep coming into bowl, right arm over, Babakan on strike. And it's dispatched by Babakan. That's going to go all the way to the boundary, through the covers. Babakan, slightly portly figure, but geez, can he hit a ball. Kuldeep Lal coming into bowl. Babakan gets a slight inside edge. It goes back to backward square. Kuldeep coming into bowl. Oh, a missed chance there for Gracia. Babakan hooked it towards mid-wicket. Tough chance really, but looking at the standard of fielding in the last two days, I think the fielder will be disappointed. Didn't get it, and more importantly, let it through for a 4. Again, another 4 from Babakan. Baba's in the mood. .14 so far of this first over, exactly what Badalona wanted here. Kuldeep into bowl. And again, that's the delivery that has been the stock delivery this weekend. Hitting the pitch hard, sailing past the batsman's edge into the keeper's hands for no run. End of the first over. Really good reply. This is from Badalona. 14 scored off the first over. They need to go at 14 and over to get close to this score, and first over they've caught up with they've complied with the run rate. 14 off the first over. It's going to bring Malik Mati on strike now. Babakan didn't seem to want to give Mati the strike in the first over, so let's see how Malik can respond to his challenge. Malik, left-handed batsman. Malik Mati for Badalona. Hira Lal will be bowling for Gracia. Hira Lal, who scored some good runs at the back end of the innings for Gracia. He's now with the ball in his hand. Genuine all-rounder by the looks of things. The single there for Malik Mati brings Babakan back on strike. Right-handed batsman, so the field gets readjusted there. Hiralal coming into bowl. Hiralal a big, tall lad, and he banged that into the pitch, and it bounced high past the bat of Babakan into the gloves for no run. Hirakan gets dispatched to the boundary there for 4 runs. Fielders didn't really look very interested in going for that at all. I don't know whether they lost it in the morning dew, but don't forget fielding restrictions in place for these first 3 overs. 4 runs on the board there for Babakan. Babakan again looks for the same shot, but mistimes it a little bit, and it comes to long on for the single. Malik Mati back on strike, left-handed. Field gets adjusted accordingly. Hiralal coming into bowl. Scooped up there. I don't think that's going to be taken. No, it's not. Went just behind the fielder there. It was a chance, but it was a very difficult chance, but in truth the fielder got nowhere near it. Grasping for air he was. Babakan back on strike. Ball comes here to long on. They just go through for a single. End of the second over. 22 without loss for Badalona, chasing the score of 138, so they need 139 to win, 138 to tie. We haven't had a golden ball yet. If the scores are tied at the end of the 10 innings, then there's a golden ball, which I'll explain to you when we need to. Not a golden over, a golden ball. Kuldeep Lal coming in for his second and final over. Ball stops in the deep there. Good fielding there by Gracia, but restricts Babakan. Restricts Babakan to just a single. Big score, but their fielding hasn't quite been up to scratch. I think Badalona just have the edge in the field. Badalona pouched 2 or 3 very good catches. Already Gracia have missed a couple. Kuldeep Lal into bowl. Baba on strike. Goes again. Baba's teed off there. Baba not really interested in taking the single, which is interesting so early in the innings. I understand if you stay on strike later in the innings, but there was a definite single there, but he sent Malik Mati back. He retains the strike. Let's see if that was the right decision. Kuldeep into bowl. Obviously was the right decision because he's dispatched that over mid-wicket for 4 runs. Babakan obviously can't over Lona. Baba's in the mood here. Takes him to 29. Mati just with the 3 runs so far. It's the end of the second over, the third over. 34 without loss. Required rate is now 15 and over. I don't think Badalona will be too concerned about that at the moment. But they just need to keep chipping away at this score to get within distance when the final 2 overs come, though, so they can get their team over the line. Okay, we've got a change of bowler. Mukhtar Singh is now bowling from the commentary box end. Number 10 for Gracia. It's a single there by Malik Mati, brings Baba Khan back on strike. Now we're in the 4th over, and it's a good catch by Kuldeep Lal in the deep. Malik Mati has to go. Don't think Gracia will be too, excuse me, I don't think Badalona will be too upset about that, because Malik Mati wasn't really going at any great speed, leaving it all to Baba Khan really. So Mukhtar gets his first wicket and Badalona's first wicket. Oh, this is what we want to see. The crowd want to see this. We've got Bilawal Khan coming in. Bilawal scored some top runs yesterday. This is a big hitting. It's a big hitting guy, this one. Bilawal stays strapped, to be honest, but 2 boundaries will be dispatched if he has it his way. Not happy about his helmet. Kuldeep very animated here in the defining moment of this innings, I think, with Bilawal and Baba on at the crease. Bilawal goes for it first ball, plays and misses. Every dot ball, the pressure mounts on Badalona. Mukhtar Singh is coming into bowl, right arm over. Bilawal picks it up, bottom of the bat, but goes to long on. Kuldeep Lal fielding in the deep. Just for the single. That means Bilawal Khan will retain the strike. But more importantly, that's the end of the 4th over, and Badalona are 37 for 1. Behind the run rate now. Run rate up to 17 and over. And higher. Pressure mounts. So we need some fireworks here, and Bilawal. Kuldeep. It's high in the air. Now this is going to be a tough chance. Oh, when he drops it. Baba Khan on strike. It goes. It's going to be a 4 runs for Gracia. Got to think that this is going to be the defining passage. Bangs it into the pitch. And all Baba Khan can do is hit it away for a single into the covers. Vijay to bowl right arm over. And he's gone. He's gone. Bilawal Khan having to get on with things. looked to go on the leg side. Ball wasn't really there to be played, but he played and missed, and he missed. And number 33. Batsman Naeem, number 33 for Badalona. Still got VJ bowling from the commentary box end. Gracia getting very animated in the field here. Naeem is on strike. Got Mukhtar Singh will be, brings a dangerous Babakan back on strike. Mukhtar Singh into bowl. Little cutter there, I think, from Mukhtar. Came off the underside of the bat, just for a single. From 6 deliveries, so 19 and over from here on in. Oh, he's gone. He's walking. Babakan's gone. You've got to feel that that's the big wicket for Gracia. With Bilawal Khan and Babakan back in the pavilion, you've got to think that the pendulum has swung in the favour of Gracia. Baba has to leave. Trudges off, he's not happy. Faint outside edge, taken by the keeper. Babakan has to go. New batsman coming in at the crease, number 98.
नया बैट्समैन कौन है?
It's another big wicket for Gracia. This is what scoreboard pressure does for you. Really needed to get on with it, Badalona, so they're going for every ball now, and scooped it up, came off the top of the bat, scooped it up to the Gracia fielder. Gracia fielder extra cover just pouched it, made it look quite easy in the end. It wasn't the easiest of catches, but I think only lasted a couple of balls. Didn't really make his presence felt. Another new batsman in here, Jahangir on strike, Vijay into bowl. No ball called by umpire Partridge. Too high, hit him above the waist, so Vijay goes over and pats the batsman there. All game being played in very good spirits. It's a free hit. Weren't quite sure. I think it landed on just before the line. 4 runs scored there for Naeem. Takes Naeem on to 16 now from 76 for 4 for Badalona. .63 required off the last 3 overs here, and that's going to help at 6 runs into the duck pond. takes Naeem to 24 now. Jahangir back on strike. Hiralal into bowl. High in the air. The wicket keeper's called for it, but I'm not sure he's going to get there. He's not going to get there, no. All getting very excitable here in the field. Ball was spooned right up high. Wicket keeper called it, went over, dropped it. Then the fielder tried to run out the batter, but almost went for overthrows. Here's Hiralal again. It's a good shot there. Really good shot that by Jahangir. Shortly, game 2 of the day, we've got Ibiza Cricket Club versus Granada Cricket Club. I think it'll be an interesting match. I think this will be for the wooden spoon as well. Whoever loses that will be 3 out of 3 losses, so very important for the pride. So we're on 92 for 4 here. Just 1 ball left of this Hiralal's last over. That means there's 13 balls left. It was a wide, but the umpire didn't signal. Goes through, take a catch in the deep. It was a long time coming. Out, or got themselves out. It was Gracia's game to be won. Trilochan coming in, 3 balls left of these innings. Again, Mukhtar Singh there in the deep. Just hurt his finger. I think he's dislocated his finger by the looks of things. And 2 balls to go. Trilochan comes in. A gentle little slog into the boundary, towards the boundary rather, fielded by the fielder on the boundary, thrown in for 1 run. Last ball of the innings there, 107 for 5. It's going to be for the wooden spoon. Ibiza versus Granada coming on very shortly. So as you join us here again at the Woodbridge Oval here in Albion on the Costa Blanca, we've got an interesting matchup here. Game 2 of the day. We've got in red we've got Granada Cricket Club, and in grey and black we've got Ibiza Cricket Club.